First of all, thank you guys so much for being here and supporting the workers here at Woodstock. Thank you. So we're going to make this quick today. I'm going to do a brief introduction, explain why we're here, and then pass it off to a couple other workers and explain why they're here. So my name's Levi. I've been working at Woodstock for about a year now. I roll pizza and cashier and serve, yeah. So first of all, we are currently in the process of creating a union here at Woodstock. About 2 weeks ago, we sent a letter in requesting that the boss voluntarily recognize us and our union. We gave them 10 days to respond, and on the very 10th day, they denied the request. Okay, it's okay. It was to be expected, right? So we are now prepared for tomorrow, where we are filing for an election with the National Labor Board of Association. Awesome. So you may be asking, why are we doing this? So us at Woodstocks, we love working at Woodstocks. We really do. We don't love the late closes or the dish room or the getting pizza on all of our clothes. But we do love our workers and our coworkers. We love the people that we work with. Right now, we're in multiple ongoing crises. There's a lot of turmoil. I don't know if you guys have heard. We're living through a climate crisis, we're living through an economic crisis, and a political crisis. Nice. With the union, we can protect each other. So I care about my coworkers. I started working here, and now they started as coworkers, and now we're all just friends. And I worry that, today there isn't a fire here in Santa Cruz, but tomorrow there could be. Today, there isn't a recession, but tomorrow there could be. And if we don't do anything, then we're at the will of our management. I believe that us and me and my coworkers, I believe that we and my coworkers should not be at the will of management, and the union protects each other. So that's what I believe. This way we can fight not as individuals, but as a collective unit, and make the changes that we want in our workplace. Yeah. I am going to hand it off to my coworker Jamie, and they're going to explain why they want a union.
Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Jamie. First of all, I want to express a huge thank you to everyone that's come out here today. This is a massive turnout, and I could not have even expected this in my wildest of dreams. But it is so fantastic to see all of the solidarity and all of the support. I also want to thank Levi. Over the last weekend, I spent time with Levi in Detroit, and we went to the conference for the EWOC, Emergency Workplace Organizing Committee, and it was absolutely amazing. I learned so many things, and Levi did too, and the things that we shared, it's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. But I prepared a little speech here, and yeah, let me get that out. Every night, customers come to Woodstocks to share a pitcher and slices of pizza. What they might not see is that in the kitchen, prep room, and dish room, we are working hard to make their time here enjoyable, but are also sharing laughs ourselves. In my time working at Woodstock's Pizza, I have found a community that has brought me more joy and dedication than I can bring to words. That is why it is direly important to me and my coworkers that we stay organized, expressing solidarity as a union, ensuring that this space can never be torn apart by upper management. It means the world to me that everyone has gathered here to show their support of our workspace, and I hope to see your faces still in the coming weeks as we continue our effort to protect this space we consider a second home. I have also been working here for about a year. I'm a student at UC Santa Cruz, and I just want to say, like, the friends that I've made here and the coworkers, it's been so important to me. And like I said in my speech, it is doubly important that we can all stick together and we can continue to make pizza for the city of Santa Cruz, because honestly, it is an amazing, lovable thing, and I want it to stay that way. I'm going to invite our coworker Raven to speak. She has been a wonderful contribution to this, so give her a hand.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much to everyone who's been organizing this for so long. I just recently joined Woodstock, so I'm new to the team, and it's great to share this moment with all you guys. I prepared a small speech. Okay. So, yeah. We're living in a very fucked up world, in a fucked up time. Yeah. Sorry for the cursing. And I think it's very easy to feel powerless and alone. I think we often talk about the need to come together, to build a unity, to resist all of this fucked up shit that's going on. But what does that really look like, right? I've been doing political organizing for a few years. I recognize some faces out there from, what's up, how's it going, what's going on? And a lot of time it really sucks. And we come together and it's stressful and we leave feeling worse. And sometimes it's easier to just be alone and just think about yourself and not think about what's going on in the world. Sometimes it's easier to just go home, and just turn away from all that. Just worry about your check and what you're gonna do, to have fun and whatnot, and like I often hear people talking about how we need to demand change. We need to demand a better world. We need to demand a stop to violence and injustice. But as many of you probably know, the rich and powerful people who control this world don't really care about what we have to say unless we have a material way to leverage a material threat to their business, unless we can pose a material threat to them, okay? So, unions, right? That's what we're talking about. The Woodstock's union, all right? Fuck yeah, okay? Can I get a fuck yeah? So, unions are powerful because we can actually have leverage, right? We can use our collective power to create change. We are generating the money that is making people very wealthy, right? And so we can actually force them to listen to our demands. Unions are important not just because they can win us better pay, better working conditions, but because, yeah, we can use them to create change on a broader level, right? We can connect with other unions, we can connect, and we can leverage that power. So yeah, I'll close out on this little speech. Unions have been declining in the U.S. for a really long time, and but this summer I feel something in the air, and I'm hearing about a lot of workplaces unionizing, and I think that's really important. With everything that's going on in the world, we can connect our personal lives, the community that we make in our workplace, to everything that's going on, and we can leverage that power through these unions to create larger social change. Woodstock's is just a small part of that. I'm really happy to be a part of that movement. And also, I recommend there's salsa from 7 to 10 right there. I'm probably going to go to after, so y'all should check that out. It's super fun. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you. I think I'm going to pass it off to Ronan? Question mark? Ronan? Or Lily?
Gang. I'm Lily. I'm a shift leader at Woodstock Santa Cruz. I've been working here for over 3 years at this point, and I can say easily it's probably the most fun I've had working any job. And I find that as somebody with a really long perspective on Woodstock, it's changed a lot in especially this last year or so. And I really want to form a union so that it can stay the place that I love to clock into. I love seeing the people. I think our manager staff is excellent and helpful beyond compare. And I just really want to stay that thing I really love and I really treasure. And I think that there's a lot of times where it falls short of that. Like a lot of our drivers haven't gotten a reimbursement increase for gas or for car insurance since 2022, when I first got hired over 3 years ago. There's a lot of people like for instance, our general manager, he used to work 9 hours every single day on his salary, and they upped it to 12 and didn't give him anything. And there's a lot of things like that that I still get to clock in every single day and I still have fun, but I can't look around without seeing people that I kind of care about getting kind of rooked over. And that's really why the Woodstock Employees Association is the absolute best way that people I care about can be taken care of.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming out. My name is Jeb. I am not an employee at Woodstock's here. I'm just here to bring some community support here. I'm an organizer with the Emergency Workplace Organizing Committee and with DSA Santa Cruz. And just here to say that the community of Santa Cruz supports what you're doing. Santa Cruz is a union town, and everyone is watching what you are doing and thinking, how can we do that too? A few years ago, Bookshop Santa Cruz formed a union. I know for a fact there are several other shops in this town that are also doing the same kind of thing that you all are doing. And what I've heard today is about the friendship that is at the basis of this, right? That is the core of solidarity. You love each other and you're trying to fight for better working conditions for each other and with each other. That's incredible to watch. There's a lot of support in this town for what you're doing. And if you, other people here who are not part of the Woodstock's Employee Association, want to do something similar in your workplace, there's a lot of support for that too. So come and talk to organizers at Woodstock's, get plugged in. All power to the Woodstock Employee Association.
Running. All right, we're gonna have another Woodstock's employee come up and say a little speech.
Hello. I'm Ronan. I work here. I'm a driver, and I like working here. I love it. I love like all my friends and coworkers. You know, I love them all. And I kind of just, I'm not good at words, but I want to be better. I like the people I work with, and I want them to be able to, stay alive and keep, I don't know, feeding themselves and living. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you guys again so much for being here. As you said, we are filing for an election tomorrow. We'll be filing. At any point, Woodstocks can voluntarily recognize us like we requested in the letter. So that is what we're asking today. It's just to be voluntarily recognized. We have the supermajority of support from our workers and a supermajority of cards signed. So it's what the workers here want. And either way, we'll be filing and holding an election in the coming weeks. So thank you all so much again for being here. Thank you. Yeah.